Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome, my Leo friends and Leo cross watchers, to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I'm Zachary. Thank you for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is your reading for November 27th through December 3rd. At least that's when I'm posting it here. All messages are also timeless, so if anything draws you in, I highly recommend you take a look. Literally none of these are surface level readings, so there is something going on here for any season, any reason, okay? But yes, welcome, my Leo friends. So, Spirit, what do we have for Leo for November 27th through December 3rd? This is your spirit animal energy. Thank you, as always, you guys, for the love and support. I love you too, and thank you for letting me support you in this way. I do have my 2,500 subscriber contest linked in the description here. I'll also put it in the comment section. So giving away 2 free readings this time. I highly recommend you guys enter, okay? I will be drawing for that December 1st. So feel free if you want to take part in that. It is free to enter. Just takes a little bit of your time, okay? And speaking of time, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Those are all fantastic ways to support me, and I truly, truly appreciate it. I do also have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description and on my main page there if you care to donate in a more direct financial way. Bless your heart. Thank you so, so much. And those that have, thank you guys so, so, so much. I really, really do appreciate it. I do also have my website up and running. It's finally launched, and I have officially launched paid personal readings, okay, at the request of several of you. And it was something I was intending to move towards anyway. I just barely hit a month and a half here of getting this going here. This is all growing so, so quickly. And I am truly, truly grateful. I wouldn't have it any other way. I just also wasn't prepared until now. So I got that all together for you guys. Feel free to take a look. That's on my main page, like I said, in the links. Okay. I did that all in one breath, believe it or not. I'm just kidding. So links, keeper of secrets. Ooh, that's what all that big hair is for, Leo. It's keeping all those secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. So I feel like for some of you there may be something going on where, like, obviously, you know, people are going to confide things in you, but I feel for some of you this is a moment where you may have an opportunity to maybe let some of the spill the tea a little bit, so to speak, and you're being encouraged not to do that. Okay, I feel like it will serve you greatly later to not do that. Whatever it is that, like, you may be fighting with somebody, or they may be pissing you off a little bit. Whatever the case may be, I do very much feel like you will be rewarded for not doing that later. Okay, and it could be reverse as well. Some of you may be afraid of somebody, maybe you shared something with somebody and you're feeling concerned that they may share it. So it came through in my meditation. A component was actually the picture of my 5 of Swords in the Light Seers Tarot here, which is this guy like holding his head. The 5 of Swords is all about conflict. It's about somebody trying to win in some situation, win over somebody, supplant power, you know, use their power to take over somebody else at the risk of anything and having nobody win in that situation. So I very much got just like this headache. There's this headache situation going on. And the song, Who Said, by Selena Gomez, way back in the day, Who Said You Can't Be Beautiful is what was coming through. Who said you can't be anything that you want to be? Maybe somebody, your friend or whatever, maybe you guys had a row, little tiff that they said some things that, or maybe you said some things that were just a little bit not really what you meant, but just meant to be hurtful. It could have been in the form of whatever the secret was. Maybe you used somebody's, you know, deep dark secrets as a ammunition against them, or vice versa. Maybe somebody did that to you. This is just pointing to me like I feel there's very much a karmic nature to what is going on if this is applying to you in that situation. And you're being observed right now by the universe and how you behave, whether you were the one who received it or gave it, or maybe it was a little bit of both. You're being watched, okay? So It's keeping an eye on you. I feel like it would behoove you, it would benefit you greatly to find out what the word integrity means to you in this moment, okay? Whether you are the person who hurt or the person who got hurt, okay? There's just something about standing in your own integrity right now. Can we get the message here for Leo for November 27th through December 3rd? And I know that's not going to apply to everybody, but some of you may have an opportunity to, somebody may place their trust in you, or you may be trying to figure out if you can place your trust in somebody else. You're being encouraged to take time out and be the observer is what's going on either way there. And like I said, for some of you, I feel like you are being observed. The universe is observing you right now, okay? Hopefully, I mean, hopefully nobody's actually watching you. If that's the case, please call the police. That is a crime. So love was definitely, okay, when I was shuffling through the cards that were standing out, only one of them actually flew out of the deck in my waterfall shuffle, and it was the Page of Cups. And I thought to myself, Zachary, what does this mean? That was a real life replay of how I was thinking. So I thought like, wow, that's very much like a heavy introduction of love kind of energy to this reading. And it was odd that that's really the only one that came through. Okay. So we'll see what happens here. But this is your hopes or dreams. The Two of Cups here, especially in this deck, is very much about love, like the start of a new romantic love, divine love. These two individuals are holding hands here, and the energy that's flowing through their palms into filling the two vessels is divine love. So it could very well be friendship, it could be family, familial love, but it is divine, regardless of what it is. I very much am already getting like romantic love coming through for some of you though, having that Page of Cups, like to the point of being overwhelmed. Maybe it'll take you by surprise. Ooh, wouldn't that be fun, Leo? Wouldn't that be fun? I think that would be fun. I don't know. You tell me. I think you like surprises. Most of you, right? You tell me. Do you like surprises? You're here. I don't know. You're looking for a surprise message, right? Or maybe you're looking for a specific message. Okay. So Two of Swords here. This is your fears or what you may be struggling with as far as like an aversion. Two of Swords is a decision that needs to be made, but I feel like it's like there are two conflict. Maybe there are two people you're having a hard time deciding between right now. Maybe it's you and somebody else. Maybe there are multiple people that are banging down your door right now. Maybe that's, I don't know, for some of you, that's secret. Maybe you know something about somebody else's relationship. So this individual is sitting here blindfolded. And what I'm feeling from this, because these two swords are heavy, this individual wants to, go with one sword or put them down and go somewhere else. It's a very difficult decision to make. Maybe you're wondering if you should say something to another party because you know something. And this isn't for everybody, but maybe that's the fear. You're feeling averse to deciding on that because you don't want to hurt whoever it is that you're involved. I would assume that you know one of these people or care about them, or you wouldn't be struggling with that kind of decision. The advice that's coming through on that is to sit back, okay? To be the observer. Unless somebody is like in harm's way, egregious harm, it's okay to let things play out. Like, we're here to learn lessons, okay? Even if someone's cheating on somebody else, you don't have to be the messenger, okay? And maybe eventually that is best for you, but right now you're being asked to sit back and observe. Just meditate on it a little bit more. Try to let go of the weight of it so that you can see, or take the blindfold off and realize that you have more than two choices here. It's not your kitchen, is what's coming through for me, okay? Get out of the kitchen. This isn't even your kitchen. Go to the island back here where they've got the Disney resort. You know what I'm saying? For others of you, though, I'm feeling like this could be any sort of decision that you're struggling with, a crossroads, but it seems to be connected to emotions and a relationship in some way. So let's move forward and see what comes through. King of Swords and Two of Cups again. Yeah. Yep. So Leo, I feel like some of you are pursuing love, or maybe love has, with the Page of Cups, I feel like this is, it's been a surprise. Came out of nowhere, or just you weren't expecting this person on a dating site or running into them at the natural grocer, fighting over the last baguette. What I'm getting from this energy for that message, for those of you that this applies to, it's mentioning the relationship here with the Two of Cups. And the King of Swords here talks about its logic, its intellect, it's being observant and rational. The King of Swords here is the least heart in the situation, in the decks. They're all mind. So what I'm feeling from this with that relationship situation is you're being encouraged to bring a little bit more logic into the situation. Because even, I mean, we could say it's the heart of the mind, but let's be realistic. Like, there are hormones and chemicals that are also going through a human system that are not heart or mind, is what I'm getting. Okay, Leo. Not that any of that's bad either, but with the Page of Cups, there is a big component of that overwhelm coming near you, and that's what I'm feeling. Is it's an overwhelm of hormones. Okay, maybe this individual really turns you on. Maybe you're just really attracted to them, or there's something inside of you that is trying to draw that situation in because you don't want to be alone. Whatever the situation is, you're just being encouraged to use a little bit more logic right now. You're not being told to stay away from it. It's just use your mind too, okay? Let some blood go to your brain too, is what's being said. For others of you, this could be a business opportunity. It could be a new opportunity to move forward in career. Or I'm also getting like meeting your neighbor. If you've moved, there's something about like, go meet your neighbors. Even just being pragmatic advice, like being safe, know who your neighbors are. That was something that came through for some of you too. But in the business sense, any relationship that this is referring to, you're just being asked to be observant, to be logical about whatever's going on in this situation. Can we get some more? I want this deck here. Can we get some more information on why the Two of Cups is here? General energy, please, Spirit. What is going on for Leo? There's definitely a note of there's definitely a note of balance between emotions and the physical realm here. Like, one individual's in the water, one is on the land here. So that's physical realm and emotions. But Five of Wands is what came through here to clarify. Five of Wands is struggle, conflict. Competition is what's coming to mind here. There may be, whether perceived or real, a competition like in love here. What I'm getting for those of you that applies to in using your brain here is don't do it. Okay. Like, there's a natural drive to compete in some ways for somebody, but at the same time, that competition, that drive comes from a carnal place inside of us, and we're past that. Okay. We've evolved past that. And what I mean specifically with that is, like, if you are thinking about doing something stupid to compete for somebody else, like what I think about is like when we're teenagers, just seriously running on hormones and doing dumb stuff, doing dumb shit to impress somebody or to win the favor of somebody else. You're just being asked to take a cold shower, okay? This could be a very beautiful situation, and honestly, I feel like it is, especially with the Two of Cups coming through twice and the Page of Cups. But the thing with situations that are like divinely appointed and beautiful is they're not meant to be knock you off your ass head over heels kind of situations. Falling in love is really not very sexy. It's not as sexy as Hollywood and society has glamorized it to be. What you really want is to walk into love with your head up, your eyes open, and with like a stable mind. That's what you want, because you want a beautiful, long lasting relationship. Getting caught up in all of those emotions, it's fun and there are points to it, but the things that are really worthwhile and that are meant to last, they're probably not going to knock you off your feet. And if it is, you're being challenged to look at what is actually like setting you into a spin, because guaranteed it's probably a trauma you're trying to cover or a hole you're trying to fill. dopamine, which, like I said, has purposes, but you, Leo, as an individual that has a reptilian, mammalian, and higher brain now, we're focusing on the higher brain. There's a reason why it's evolved past the reptilian brain, okay? So you're just being encouraged to look past things right now. No shade, no tea, no shade, okay? Obsession. Spirit said it, not me, Leo. Obsession, focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. Yep, Leo. So what I'm getting from that is, I mean, everything that I just said, I'm not going to repeat myself. You can rewind it if you want. You're just being encouraged to, like, check yourself, you know? Are you obsessing about something, or is this love? Okay? It could be, like I said, something truly, truly wonderful eventually, but those things take time. Okay? It shouldn't be like, you know, I don't know. It shouldn't be a love novel. It shouldn't be The Notebook. That is actually all very, very toxic stuff that has been glamorized and shown as what is ideal. And it's, ugh. Nope. Keep your head up, okay? Just make sure that you're not sacrificing anything about the happy life that you're building for anybody else, especially any relationship that's coming in, romantic, business, friendship, whatever. It's your prerogative to make small sacrifices, but we're not writing a love novel here, okay? This isn't a Hollywood movie. This is your life we're talking about. So the energy that's blocked here is the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords. So to start, we've got 2 sixes, which tells me that you guys are this close to being on, like, a divine path, to being on where you need to be. And the thing that may be throwing you off is your obsession. And it doesn't have to be romantic love. Whatever it is that you're noticing that you're drawn towards in obsessive behavior. Maybe it's your body, you know, maybe it's the gym, maybe it's your health. Maybe it's perfecting your makeup application, just like the way that you look. Maybe it's cleaning, you know, keeping your place a certain way, like nothing can be out of place. Whatever your issue of obsession is right now, you're being asked to bring some logic into it. And that logic, I feel like, because good counsel is what comes through here too. What was coming through was like OCD and a counselor. If you guys are struggling with a legitimate, you know, neuroses, go get some help, because you deserve some relief from that too. Whether that's even sex too, you know, there are addictions everywhere, neuroses, whatever your obsession is, you're being encouraged to address that right now, because I feel like there's some very, very good things coming for you. Six of Wands here talks about success. It's a homecoming. This card in particular is the influencer card. And then the Six of Swords here is a transition, moving from rough, choppy waters to smoother waters. It's starting over from zero. This individual is immigrating from somewhere where it was nasty with nothing. They've left all their possessions behind and they're moving somewhere better to start a new life. So what I'm getting from this is, like, whatever your new is, there's a new chance. There is a new life that is being started for you. You're being prepped to start this new life. Maybe you've been in this transition for a while. Finishing up that transition, though, having that success over those trials and tribulations is what is blocked. And how does Leo unblock this energy, please, Spirit? Take a cold shower. How does Leo unblock this energy, please, Spirit? Sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. And I feel like there's one here. How does Leo work through this block? Or what is the sacrifice? What is the sacrifice Leo needs to make? Page of Pentacles. Okay, so that is an interesting... I do feel like Hanged Man is what is at the bottom here. There's a need for a perspective shift. So Page of Pentacles talks about new opportunities. It is, new job, if you have an opportunity to buy a new car. That's kind of what I'm getting. There's, you're You're being asked to sacrifice the path of something new right now. And it may be, for those of you that the love, the reason why I feel like that's coming through, guys, is because this is like a divine counterpart. And if you, like, there's not just one divine counterpart or soulmate for you here. So you can screw it up. You can blow up an opportunity. And what I'm feeling like here is you could do that. If you're focusing on the obsession, maybe you're somebody who has come in hot and heavy always. Maybe you are very focused on sex or more focused on the physical attributes of a relationship when this divine counterpart isn't. You may push them away with that. Maybe you are being asked logically to balance some things that may be out of balance in life. I'm not telling you that anything is. You're being asked to examine that, okay? But what I am feeling from this situation is, however you're pursuing this with this new individual is a turnoff for them. Is pushing them away by coming in too hot and heavy. It's totally fine to, like, you know, talk to them. Take it slow is all I'm getting. This isn't a big deal. Just like, hold up, Leo, okay? Just don't go in guns blazing is what I feel like. So the sacrifice is, like he's holding up here, don't put them on a pedestal. Don't raise them to the heavens right now. You can do that later. But I genuinely feel like that's why, because it is magic, and you treat magic the way that it should be treated, okay? It's not just another toy in the toy chest, okay? And that goes for, I would say, like, if you are romanticizing, if you are romancing a new business opportunity too, or business partnership, just play it cool is what I'm getting. Play it cool, you guys, Leo. No need to make big gestures or anything like that. Just play cool. So Ace of Swords and Three of Cups here. This is the energy that's needed. Ace of Swords is logic, is pure logic, you guys. So bouncing off of the King of Swords here again. This is the one in the deck that is like, no emotion, no hormones. This isn't about intuition. This is about logic. Write it down on a piece of paper. Put it into a T-graph. Pros and cons, like logic. Okay, you guys. Three of Cups here talks about success, celebration with friends, comrades. So what I'm feeling in this situation is be logical about whatever's being talked about here, whether that is love for you, it's a new business partnership, or even a new friend. You know, maybe you have met someone new as far as a friend group. Being logical about the situation is what you're being asked to do. Cool it on the emotions, cool it on the hormones, okay? Whatever that means. Like, I could get super specific into that, but this is a general read, so take it if it applies, or don't. Leave it for somebody else. We get some clarification on the energy that's needed here for Leo, please. Lovers, a passionate connection, shared vision and values. You guys, I feel like this is starting to heat up. It's very much talking to me about that, okay? For some of you, this could be, like the Three of Cups can apply to a third party situation. And the third party doesn't always have to be another human, or another living being, whatever it is. I meant like aliens, not like, my mind also went to, I'm not talking about animals, okay? Just to be very, very clear about that. Gross, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Three of Cups here can talk about the third party, is what I was saying, can be any sort of outside influence. It could be a trauma coming up. It could be a family member or friend saying something. What I'm feeling about this with that too is being logical about your third party is what is causing an obsession, you guys, okay? Why are you so obsessed, Leo? Obsession is not cute, but it's not a healthy behavior. It's stemming from something, okay? There is something, trauma-wise, your inner child, something is coming up that is causing you to feel like you need to go towards something with such fervor, like it's going out of style for a reason. That is not a natural, healthy behavior for a balanced human being, okay? So for some of you, I'm very much getting, this is just pointing to like, yeah, there is love and you're being asked to cool it, okay? Maybe this is an opportunity for you. Maybe you do need some professional help on something. That, no tea, no shade. Like I said, there is no judgment on that. The point of my channel here is to help you guys. We are helping, okay? This is about being radically honest so that we can achieve the best things that we can in life. That's what my channel is about. It is a safe place to grow. And to grow, we got to dig up some nasty shit sometimes. So where this leads or what it's good for, Hierophant came out too, and Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So the Knight of Pentacles, I'm very much getting a note of like, this is about your expansion, you guys. This is you taking things to the next level, to push it to the limit, okay? But it's about addressing something that, needs to go. Whatever the program is that's causing this kind of behavior. And it could be, for some of you, that obsession could be coming from the outside too. Somebody could be treating you that way. And if that's the case, the solution's pretty easy, from that side. You get to decide like if you want to put up with that or not. But for those of you where this is applying to you from the other side, the advice here is let's work on it because there's something really beautiful here. Okay? It's worth it to work on. The Knight of Pentacles talks about putting in diligent, consistent work to reap the rewards on something. It's about expansion. The Hierophant is about tradition. There's a note of it that's also about initiation into higher spiritual being, awareness. So I'm feeling like there's spiritual growth that's happening here, you guys. We just came out of Scorpio season. We're in Sagittarius now, which is about expansion. The season of expansion. In Scorpio, deep things come up. And what I'm feeling about this obsession, the sacrifice that you're being asked to make, to just really just get clear about the way, I feel like I said, it's a perception shift, like the Hangman is saying here. It may not even be like a deeply rooted thing for some of you. It could be you're just being asked to switch the way that you view something. Like stop, I don't want to say that, Spirit. Stop putting things on a pedestal, genitalia on a pedestal, okay? Quit glamorizing that component of interactions with people only. I mean, keep doing it if you want, if that's working for you. But for those of you that I'm talking about divine love here, divine connection, and Two of Cups that have come through here twice. That's not the way to achieve that, is what I'm saying. And take it or leave it, you guys. It's your choice. I go to sleep every night, kind of, regardless. Okay? Can we get some clarification? All right. Release. Release and expansion, you guys. Expansion. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. So I'm not lying. We're talking about some serious spiritual growth here. And that's going to take overcoming some lower animal instincts, okay? Lust. Release. Release grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. So kind of bring it back to the secrets too. Those of you that secret note is applying to, you're being encouraged to do healthy activities. And sex can very well be a healthy activity, you guys. But it's got to come from like a healthy place. Obviously, consent is very important. Being connected in your chakra system, so it's not just a purely physical thing. And you guys can feel however you want about that. I get to have my own opinions and understandings of why we're here as well, okay? And it's not to just like reproduce like rabbits, okay? Yep, we have needs. Yep, like those are all things. And if your chakra system is aligned, a lot of those energies are going to where they need to go. So you're not feeling like you need to take it out on somebody else in a sexual way. Take it or leave it. But that's what I feel inclined to share. Thank you, Spirit. Love and light. You guys, sex is fun. I love sex too. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm talking about spiritual growth, okay? And there is a component of that activity, if you are connected in a divine way, is way better than anything else, okay? And I am not talking to children, obviously, right now. I'm talking to people who are old enough to make that decision in an intelligent way. King of Swords, logic. Ace of Swords, logic, okay? Just to be clear. So, your challenge this week here is the King of Wands and the Magician. King of Wands is a leader. They are, they're not somebody who creates their own ideas or passions, but they take an idea and they enlist people, they lead people to make that a reality, a possibility. The Magician talks about manifesting. They're the master manifester. Taking things that are not in existence in this material realm and making them real in this material realm. So I feel like, that's pretty clear as far as the challenge goes. I want to get a little bit more detail on that. But the struggle here is bringing something into reality right now. The leadership quality, I'm going to go ahead and just get some clarification. Can we get some clarification on the challenge here, please, Spirit? Why is the Magician and the King of Wands here? Passion, using passion. Okay, thank you. I'm still going to get clarification. But the Magician here, the red robe symbolizes passion, and the white that they're wearing symbolizes thought. So the point is using passion to overcome thought. What I'm getting here in the regards of obsession is using that passion. So that sexual energy does not have to be used to have sex. It can actually be used for creation. It's creation in that way sometimes, but that energy can be used as magic, passion to overcome thought. What is it in this realm? What is the challenge here that you are Ace of Wands, spark of inspiration or passion? Very heavily pointing to passion here for you guys. What I'm feeling is there's a need to just redirect that energy, okay? Especially talking about releasing pent-up energy here through healthy activities. Try redirecting that energy into other activities. I'm not saying be celibate, not at all. I'm saying try not, for whoever this is for, and this isn't for everybody, try not to have that be your go-to for that energy, because it can be used for some really incredible things. And for everyone else, maybe you're already doing that. Maybe you already know that secret. Use that energy, that creative, passionate energy to bring an idea into reality. Whether that's love, it could be the direction of love. Can we get some more clarification here, please, Spirit? Manifestation, law of attraction, thoughts become things. I feel inclined to say as well, if that's on your mind all of the time, that's all you're ever going to get. Okay? And I know some of you may be feeling like passions. Some of you may be feeling like I'm totally bashing on that. Hell no. Okay? I am not at all. It is definitely something I will never remove from my own life personally. That is not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is learn how to master what in the hell you're doing here, is what I'm saying. Because we're not here to just screw like rabbits, okay? Feel however you want to feel about that. Especially this time that we're alive right now, it is about expansion. And this reading for you guys is about some serious spiritual growth. You're being encouraged to take that to a level, learn what real ecstasy is. That's what I'm feeling encouraged to say, not the drug, okay? Natural ecstasy. That's what you're being encouraged to start examining right now. Shift the way that you're experiencing this realm. And if you've never experienced that, I encourage you to start meditating, you guys. There really is something about your chakra system, which is coming up right next here. If you don't know what it feels like to have your energy system be in balance, you're missing out. You're missing out. And not just in a physical way, in your manifestation, the way that you're connecting to the divine, the way you're expressing yourself as far as love goes, the way you're expressing yourself vocally, manifesting in this way, your sight, your creativity, the way that you feel secure. Just trust me, you guys, try it out. Get on YouTube here and do some meditations. And that's what's coming up here in your blessing too. The star and the moon. So your blessing here this week is wish fulfilled. It's having hope, wish granted, making a wish, having that fulfilled. Your guiding star, your North Star too, is what's coming through here. Maybe some of you have been feeling this tension or anxious and you don't know why. Maybe moving into that kind of activity is your way of releasing. Because we do say that a lot, well, we have needs and that's the release. Yes and no, okay? If your root chakra is not balanced or connected, that is anger, that is passion building up in a way that is not going to where it needs to go, the earth. And you tend to take that out in an angry, frustrated way on another person in physical activity. Again, whatever. Take it or leave it. Hate me or don't. I'm speaking the truth, okay? If you're here to hear that message, thank you for listening. If not, the back button is up there on the search bar. But the star here talks about, in the standard Wyatt card, there are 7 stars up in the heavens that symbolize your 7 chakras, okay? And the encouragement there is to balance those chakras so that you have access to hope. You have access to wish fulfilled. Your northern star. Your northern star comes from that connection. You're connected to the divine below and the divine above. And all is connected through you. That's your blessing this week. Just like I have been saying this whole time. There is, I mean, what it boils down to really is, like, again, it's a root chakra issue. But getting these all connected is really going to, like, take you to the limit. Some serious, serious spiritual expansion, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. And I love you, please. I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much that I am just fine sharing this message with you. Please, Leo. The moon talks about deep, dark things, secrets. Maybe you guys, I'm kind of coming through here too. Maybe some of you are dealing with some shame around that too, because that's a clear indication of some blocked chakras as well, some root chakra issues too. Shame, guilt surrounding those sorts of things. Maybe it's the other direction. Maybe you aren't as overactive on that. Maybe you're a bit more underactive or afraid of that portion of yourself. Either way, there is an encouragement to come into balance here, to use logic, to use your brain, to start to bring these into balance, to bring hope back into your life. But the moon illuminates the path through, the way through. Can we get some clarification on the blessing here, please, Spirit, for Leo? This is a really good week, really, you guys. I don't mean to, like, hound that message home, but it was for someone, okay? And they may have already left. Awesome. 6 of Swords here, which was your... It was what was blocked here. Transitioning through, okay? Starting over fresh. Help coming in at exactly the right time is also what's coming through here for me. So your blessing here, maybe that 2 of Cups is somebody that you will meet, or that you know is going to come into your week or this time for you, that's going to help you in some way. It's going to help you move forward. What I'm getting is actually along the lines of the chakras too, is because when we're around other people, we transfer energy by doing nothing. Unless you're that's why it's so important to protect too, because we're around some really weird people sometimes. What I feel inclined to talk about is human design. And what I'm thinking of is the root chakra. So they're not the same as the root zone. I'm missing the word right now. They're not the chakra systems. They're a bit different. I'm a manifesting generator in human design, but I have an open root center. And what that means is, like, I have a difficult time moving stress, pain, pressure into the earth through me. But that center can be activated when I'm around other people who have a filled in root center. By being around people like that, they can also teach me how to have a root, basically. I have a defined throat center. I can help other people just by being around define their own root center, to speak for themselves, to speak their truth. So that's what I'm getting, is there's somebody that will be coming into your life. Maybe you already know them, you'll just be spending some more time with them, that will help activate whichever center needs to be activated for you to help release some of those blocks, okay? Ask your angels, seek the divine. The angels want to support you. And boundaries, know when to put up and let down your walls. Absolutely. Ask the divine for help always, wherever you're feeling stuck. But the boundaries portion here, I feel like, is on both sides. Learn to protect when you're around people that you don't want to pick that energy up in, so that you can be more in your own energy and figure your shit out. And then to learn how to let it down for that person that's going to help you with whatever center you need to find. And I feel like it's mostly the root for a lot of you. Could be your heart, could be your sacral. Okay. I love you so much, Leo. I really hope that you found something helpful in this. Again, not attacking, any activities or anything. I'm just giving advice on how to be your best self. And this is very much talking about some beautiful, wonderful expansion into your spiritual side. And I want that for you. Okay. So Leo, I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you here soon. Okay. Bye.